How do you do? This is Teacher Vanji and welcome again to camglish닷컴. Today we will study more words from the vocabulary book, Today's English. Let's start with the words from the elementary level. Let's have the first. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent means very good. Sentence is, Tom is an excellent soccer player. Again, Tom is an excellent soccer player. Wow. Next one is about. About. About means relating to. Okay, for this sentence, we will put is in this part. So, we can read it like, this book is about ships. Once again, this book is about ships. Okay, good. Next one is bubble. Bubble. Bubble is also called an air ball. So, let's see the example. It's fun to play with bubbles. It's fun to play with bubbles. Yeah, right. Okay, let's have the next category. These three words are for the middle school level. Let's have this one, child. Child. Child is also a kid. So let's use it in a sentence. He treats me like a child. Read it with me. He treats me like a child. Okay. Let's have another one. Teenager. Teenager. Teenager is a person from the ages between 13 to 19 years old. Alright, let's see how it is used in this example. There are many teenagers dancing on the street. One more time. There are many teenagers dancing on the street. Okay. How about the word adolescent? Adolescent. Adolescent is a person on his teenage years. Okay, let's study the sentence. Adolescents are likely to lose their temper. Alright, let's read it one more time. Adolescents are likely to lose their temper. Okay, let's go down to find the next set. This category is for the high school level. Let's take this word, abduct. Abduct. Abduct means to get something by force. Alright, let's find the example. The child was abducted by a stranger. Read it with me again. The child was abducted by a stranger. Good. How about the word absent? Absent. Absent means missing. So in this sentence, we can see she was absent from school because of illness. Once again, she was absent from school because of illness. Alright, now another one is absorb. Absorb. Absorb means to take in. So, the example is like this. This paper doesn't absorb ink well. Let's read it once again. This paper doesn't absorb ink well. Alright, let's have more words as we go down on this page. There. Alright, finally, this level is for the adult category. Let's take the first one. The United Nations. The United Nations. The United Nations is an international organization of most countries of the world to promote peace and security. So let's try to use it in a sentence again. The United Nations Security Council has voted unanimously to lay weapons-related sanctions on North Korea over its missile tests. Oh, let's have it again, more carefully this time. The United Nations Security Council has voted unanimously to lay weapons-related sanctions on North Korea over its missile tests. Alright, I hope you got it. Another one is apartheid. Apartheid. Apartheid is a social policy or racial segregation. Let's try to understand it more by studying this example. Let's read it. Radio talk show host Joe Madison says, while activism on Darfur has not yet reached the levels seen in campaigns against the former apartheid government in South Africa, it is growing stronger. Let's study it more slowly this time. Radio talk show host Joe Madison says, while activism on Darfur has not yet reached the levels seen in campaigns against the former apartheid government in South Africa, it is growing stronger. So that word is apartheid. Okay, let's have this final word. Anti-American sentiment or anti-US sentiment. Anti-American sentiment is an opinion against the US. So we can see here on this sentence, let's read it like this. Professor Ganguly says the US-Pakistan relationship goes back many years, but he knows that there have been interruptions based on policy differences, and that there is strong anti-American sentiment among Pakistanis. Read it with me again. Professor Ganguly says the US-Pakistan relationship goes back many years, but he notes that there have been interruptions based on policy differences, and that there is strong anti-American sentiment among Pakistanis. Well, this part, okay, it has words that are mostly gathered from the newspapers. Okay, so I hope you got to understand them. Alright, so for today, you have learned a lot of new words. Well, I strongly suggest that you try to study them by using them in your own sentences so you will not forget their meaning and also their spelling. So if you want to learn more words and more vocabularies, I invite you to join us and come study with us at camgllish.com. So this has been Teacher Vanji, and I wish to see you again next time. Bye!